So let's say I'm here with Andrew, and he gets a grip on my shirt. So again, we're talking self-defense circumstances, common things people are going to try to do to you. He gets a grip on my shirt for whatever reason. Maybe I got a jacket. Yeah, he starts getting mean with it. What I can do from here, there's a number of options I can do from here. Obviously, if this was a situation where I really need to defend myself, I could go immediately into elbow strikes and all kinds of mean stuff. We're going to talk about keeping things controlled, as much of the self-defense principles as we can keep in place at any one time. Gets his grip. First things first. I'm going to cup over his hand with this hand of mine, and I'm going to slightly turn away. I want to be able to make sure I'm kind of keeping my chin protected with this shoulder, but I get a grip here with this hand, I start to turn away. So here. Now what I want to do is, if I can help it, or actually, yeah, so you get a grip here. Boom. So I get my grip here, and I make my turn. Now as I turn back, I'm going to be peeling Andrew's hand off of me this way. And I'm using my body. So as I rotate, his thumb should be pointed out. As his thumb's pointed out, I'm going to get behind his knuckles with this wrist, or with this finger of mine, with my thumb, here. So I'm going to end up in a position like this, where ideally, we're talking about small circle jiu-jitsu and kind of more self-defense oriented stuff. I want my thumb behind this knuckle of his, and my other thumb behind this knuckle. So one's behind his middle knuckle, one on the side of his thumb, the other one's behind his ring knuckle, here. So he gets his grip. I turn, and now as I turn with my body, I'm going to peel using the meat of his thumb open. As I peel open, this hand's going to stack behind his wrist on the other side, here. Now, once I have this, all I need to do is step forward. There's all kinds of funky things. If you watch like Aikido demonstrations where people do flips, none of that really needs to happen if I play my cards properly. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step forward, past Andrew, and the motions that I'm doing here, this is a little bit of a kinesthetic thing, is I'm getting this curl forward, but I'm also getting this curl outside. This kind of outside motion. Now when I move past Andrew, so I turn back, this hand's behind it, as I settle forward, I should be able to drop him in there. At which point I can cut through and control, do whatever I need to do, but he should be going down pretty fast. If I wanted to be mean with it, chuck him, I could, but no need. Here. Turn, keep myself protected. As I peel, I stack behind his wrist. If he still has shirt, doesn't really matter too much to me. I have this thumb behind his other knuckle. Now I'm going to make my step past him, here, keep my elbow in his chest, and now I can settle on top, control my position, do whatever I need to do from there. You want to see that one, Andrew? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just working that. The detail in the grip, I do want to kind of go into this a little bit more, Andrew. Sorry. He's used to this jiu-jitsu stuff. The detail in the grip, as I peel off, so meat of the thumb, my pinky here is pretty close to the crook of his wrist. My pinky on the other side is pretty close to this crook of the wrist. And my thumbs, again, are stacking behind the knuckles. I'm not low at his wrist here. I'm right up high behind the knuckles. So I want to have a lot of control over this. But I'm not going to be out here doing it. I need to keep it tight to my chest. And I'm protecting myself at all times, doing it relatively quick. So peel, I stack, and I'll make my step past it, and down. And if I needed to, we can go into all kinds of cool arm bars and other stuff, but I'm going to cut it there right now. All right? Thank you. Very good. All right, same groups, guys. 1, 2, 3.